What was a really dire week in crypto was a massive week in Illuvium. We've had Unreal Engine 5 updates, IOP, RevDiz drafts, Gamestop partnerships, and heaps of leaks. So stick around so I can show you them in further detail. So welcome back to Illuvinews, where I do all the digging and you just get to sit back and watch my video each week. I'm not going to go into it too much because I'm not here to give financial advice or put you any more down, but I kind of have to briefly touch on it. As we all know, crypto's in a bit of a hole. There's so much FUD going around about Illuvium not being a real thing and all that. Don't listen to them. Stay safe out there. You only invest what you can, and we're going to get out of it. Keep strong, Illuvium. You know we've got you back. Alright, first cab off the rank today is the move to Unreal Engine 5. Some people think this is going to delay the build of the game. I don't believe it is going to. Maybe only a couple days here and there. Supposedly everything's already transferred over and it's all done. So there's no sense of the world how this is going to delay anything. This is more likely in the long run going to make everything a lot quicker and easier to do. Everything's going to look much more fantastic and beautiful. The lighting is going to be easier for them to do. If you want to learn anything else about Unreal Engine 5 or how it works or how it's going to make everything better, I'd suggest you go and watch TSG and Scoriox's video that they have released this week on Unreal 5 Engine if you haven't already. They go into a bit more of a deep dive how this actually speeds up the process and makes everything easier in Illuvium. So next we'll go on to this trivia that Kieran held. If you weren't in it, it was super fun. He put slow mode on for 5 minutes, so you really only got one shot at each of them, at each question. As you can see above me, these are the winners. I was lucky enough, I won one. I won a super cool NFT, which hopefully I'll get soon, and I'll show all you guys. So we've got two statements here. They're both going to clear up things that I've talked about in Illuvinews in the past weeks. So the first one is just talking about the benefit of scanning blueprints between a tier 1 and a tier 5. Last week I had a quote there from Aaron where he said you had more benefit in tier 5 because you were going to scan rarer alluvials. He kind of puts that to bed here. What he wrote last time kind of read differently to what he was actually trying to say. He was just trying to say that a tier 5 will get their singularity scanner to higher levels quicker, so that means they will have a higher chance of getting alluvials faster, not overall. So don't worry guys, if you bought a tier 1 you still have the same opportunity as a tier 5 to get blueprints and the higher tier blueprints. It's just that you will take a little bit longer to get to end game blueprints unless you solely focus on blueprints on your tier 1. So that's good news. The next one, not as good news yet. Someone asked if we can hold on to our fuel and utilize it ourselves. He says no, you can't. You can't do that just yet. You're still going to have to sell it to the pool and then buy it back yourself in the overworld. I'm pretty sure they're going to change this later, but it's, as he says here, it's going to take a long time to get to that point. So anyway, your land's still going to be valuable. You're still going to be able to sell, make money, and then buy off it. Hopefully you just be good enough with when you buy and sell that you sell higher than what you buy at, or at least even. This one's from Kieran. This is a bit of an update that he gave. New beta entrants have been added. That's 7k total. How good is that? Soon anyone that has ILV will get access. So that is so many people, and hopefully that comes soon for everyone. I've been playing a bit this morning and I love it. Can't wait till we get to put our own alluvials in. Survival mode with PvP is coming soon. Land sale was the first in numerous products. There's obviously survival mode, Zero, Luvatars, Overworld, and Arena. They're all coming. So, and then he goes on to a more personal note. The team is pretty drained right now. There are hundreds of people working 12-hour days, 6 days a week, but if we not stop pushing, they've got all these things coming out. And he's just saying, just go a little bit easier on them guys. As I was scanning back through the Discord this week, there's been a lot of people giving them a lot of crap. They're building a massive game, guys. Give them some slack. It's going to take some time. There's no reason to push this out fast. Obviously, it needs to get out at some point, but pushing it out now will absolutely obliterate the game and no one will like it. It will absolutely crush the game. We need the game to be perfect or close to perfect so that when that mainstream people see it, they are going to want to jump over and they're going to want to play it. Otherwise, the game will tank and then it is blown up and it's not worth doing. So just be mindful before you talk into Discord and start having a go at these guys from Illuvium. They are working their butts off. How many people out there can say you work 12-hour days, 6 days a week? They are putting in the effort for us guys, so hold out, it's coming. So revenue distribution. This is a massive talking point about everyone. Aaron has released his own IRP, which I'll link below. You guys can go and read it. It is very in-depth. It's about 3 pages long. I've done a quick summary here. So the proposed mechanism is to distribute a daily target amount as a fixed percentage of what's in the vault. He has put forward 20%. The target is higher or lower than the fixed or minimum maximum. We use those values. So he's put a higher limit and a lower limit, which he's at the moment put as 5,000 as maximum and 500 ETH as minimum. The ETH is swapped for ILV before distribution, but we always measure the amount in ETH. So the formula for working out the distribution is distribution equals the vault amount times the target percentage. So we'll go into a couple of examples here. Example 1, if the vault has 10,000 ETH, that's 10,000 times 20%, which equals 2,000 ETH. All ETH is distributed because that's in between the minimum and maximum. The vault has 50,000 ETH, 50,000 times 20% is 10,000 ETH. That is higher than the maximum amount of value, so we'll bring it back down to 5,000 and 5,000 ETH is distributed. If the vault only has 1,000 ETH, 1,000 times 20%, 200 ETH. That is below the minimum value, so we're going to distribute 500 ETH. So when it's at the low amount, it's just going to keep distributing until it's all gone. When it's higher, it's going to spread it out over a longer period of time. Let me know what you think about this down below. Alright guys, a little bit of self-promotion here. I have been posting my Illuvinews weekly on the Info Illuvial site, as you can see just above me here. Hopefully some of you guys come from their Twitter post to come and see me or off the site. If you have, thank you. But anyway, if you are here for the first time, hit that like and subscribe. It all helps me and I love doing this content. So if you love what I'm doing, then I'm going to continue to do it. So leaks. There has been so many leaks this week and it is just mind-boggling at how good everything looks. And I can't wait to see how much better it starts to look on Unreal Engine 5. But it's we got a new person on the Illuvium team, senior lighting and shading artist. Just these plants look absolutely absurd. They're just so beautiful and just so on point to their whole theme, which I can't wait to run through the overworld and see how big these are and how you interact with them all. As we know, Unreal Engine 5, it's going to look sick. Do some research of your own and have a look at some games that are actually coming out on Unreal 5. And so we started to get a few skins that we might be able to get from the blueprints. We've got the Axon line, Atlas line. These are sick. Like, I can't wait to see like your Ramfires and your Tatterpee ones. Like, people are going to go absolutely nuts for these. I think these are so good. Everyone loves skins. Then we had some augment arts. So I think these are kind of other things that you put on your team or on your person or on your team during the arena. But again, they just look sick. And then we've got like the cards for them, like what you have your Alluvials on, Arctic Domination and Retribution's Call. I think as we go down a bit further, well, here they are here. They've got a couple of graphics down here of what they all will look like. We'll go down further and I think it has all of them as a card now. We've just got some more walking and how smooth everything looks like. Look at that. That looks like it's an actual animal walking around, doesn't it? The tusks move, ears move. I'm sure that's not even done yet. That's how good this is. Then the old Squids line got dropped and everyone is going absolutely bonkers for these. They do look amazing, not gonna lie. Like, even just the colorings, the background, he just looks like he's gonna mind fuck you. Sorry to swear, but. And then this come out very recently. This looks like it's the Sanctum Mesa with that huge spaceship or whatever it is in the middle of it. Like, That's amazing. Oh, I can't wait. You can obviously see how excited I am to play this game. And here's the graphics of them all. So support augments, you've got defensive augments, and offensive augments. So they just look really sick. But anyway, if you haven't got in here yet, I'd suggest, obviously everyone looks at the leaks channel, yeah, cool. But I slept on this for ages. You should head down to the leaks discussion channel, because this is where even more gets talked about what gets put in the leaks. So get in here, even just have a read. If you've got other questions on what leaks come out, just have a look. I slept on it for too long, and now I'm in here pretty much every day. Next up, we have the May dev blog written by Aaron. So Illuvium Overworld Private Beta 2 is nearly ready. We get to run around soon, guys. How bloody good. Crimson Waste is done, except for some interacting bugs, a few other things. Illuvium 0, considerable upgrade is underway. Game is ready for testing, bugs and all, but they want to wait until it's fully done. Illuvidex version 1 is complete, which has allowed us to have the land sale. A bid and offer functionality is coming soon. Everyone is waiting for this. Illuvitar's, our next sale event, is currently deep in development. Audits are concluding as we speak. Testing is underway. So that should be very, very soon. Launch a cinematic, so it seems like they're going to do like another cinematic preview of the game. They're partnering with Glow Production, so I'm guessing they want this to be picture perfect, so we can get anyone from the mainstream across Illuvium. Game launcher, which would be great, so then we can just have update the game launcher we already have to show the Overworld and IZ. Anyway, as always, I'll put the link below and you can have a quick read of it yourself. I would suggest you do this. It is great. It's a great read just to see where they're at and where they're looking at being at the end of each month. He also done another blog called Breakneck Pace. It's a really good read as well, just talking about how Illuvium was founded, where they're at, what's going to be coming in the future. So another good read if you have a bit of time. We'll head over to Twitter as we always do, just to catch up on a few things that have been here. Two posts by Andrew Wall. What he did today: planned, recruited, developed, built, secured. What he didn't do: panic and complain about the markets. This is what everyone should be doing. I know everything's down, as I said before, but just hold on. It'll come out. I'm using this as a place for me to really get some more. As I said before, it's not financial advice, but I'm really looking at this as an advantage and a place where we can all capitalize on this, because we are super early, especially in Illuvium. Coming up at Illuvium: fun video games, AAA graphics, best-in-class experiences. Not coming up: half-baked products, rushed launches, trendy nonsense. He's reiterating that point. Just wait, guys. It's coming, and it's going to be massive. Illuvium posted this video of them trying out the Overworld. I can't wait till we're running around jumping like this. So keen. They've partnered with Gamestop. They are probably the biggest brick and mortar game company in the world. They sell everything across the world, everything to do with gaming, from all consoles to PCs to mobile, whatever you can think of, they have it. And now they're in the NFT market, and Illuvium is partnering with them. If this doesn't make you more bullish on Illuvium and even GameStop, then I think you're looking at the wrong stuff. But this is huge news, and it is massive for us all. Kieran done a quick poll: would you print a metal poster of your Illuvitar? 71% yes. I don't know why you wouldn't. How sick would that be to have on your wall or in your gaming room or something like that? This is a quote from Aaron about Unreal Engine 5 and just how it won't change their workload very much. It actually makes it easier. The animation engine's better, the concurrent editing, the lighting seems to be the big one. It makes it so much more realistic, and you don't have to do the layers yourself. You just put where the sun is and everything bounces as if the light would in real life. This just makes everything look very realistic, but then we'll also have their sense of style in the Illuvium universe as well. But anyway, that wraps up this week with the biggest news stories. If this is your first time or second time, third or whatever, hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button and leave me a comment, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.